opened up Anil.
Anil was that was a huge reverse sweep tried by Anil. Anil got to realize the importance of his wicket. I mean, he needs to stay in there. He needs to hang in there.
Well, absolutely. This is what Asif was just telling him. Just take your time. Once again, a brilliant delivery. Just varying with that line and length.
This is the pitch where you really got to work for your runs. You got to work hard for your runs. They're not going to come easy for you.
Lovely.
Just breaking that cycles of back-to-back dot deliveries. A single to end this over after the end of 9th over. The back foot. And one good thing about this partnership has been they're consistently keeping that scoreboard ticking. They're looking for those singles and doubles.
You know, like I said, Ayush, runs are not going to come in easy. Bowlers are bowling tight. They're bowling good variations. Yet again, a fuller one given air by Walsh. Asif tried to go for a big heave over.
Asif trying to create room for himself. He goes high and he goes handsome. He created that room for himself to just free his arms. Walls were just trying to come quicker through the air. He saw Asif making that room for himself, offered him some flight. That was a brilliant shot there. The bat of Asif, he got that connection.
Coming inside out, making room for.
This time it was a shorter one. Just following Asif. So he was trying to create that room for himself. The West Indies A side would be.
It's high time that.
Well, Anil being lucky this time.
Doesn't waste any time. The first ball has been cut for a boundary.
Tigers off the leash here. Dipendra Singh Airy, the very first ball he faces with his great bat speed, slashes the ball, and it's 4 runs.
And Ovid McCoy, 3 for 18. He's done well as well. And Dipendra Singh Airy, as you said, has that ridiculous 50 off only 9 balls. How do you break that record? It's impossible. Excellent slow delivery.
Yeah, he's done for good this time around. There was an off-cutter for Airy.
And the only cricketer to do it twice. Remember the previous match against Mongolia? He scored 6 sixes consecutively, but it was off different overs. Another good ball. Dipendra asking for a wide, was not there.
Time around. 31 required of 19 deliveries.
So 31 will be get a tight over here. The equation changes all of a sudden. Let's say if they manage to give only 8 to 9 runs, 21-22 of last 12 would be difficult. And the crowd excited. They'll be on their feet in a while for sure. And Kushal Malla has had a forgetful tournament, forgetful series here.
You see Dipendra Airy Sairo batting there. If he gets meat off the bat with that shot, it's out of the park. We all know that.
Judged really well. Was not a bad delivery. Was a slow run attempted, but Kushal was ready for it. And vintage Kushal Malla smashes one over the mid-wicket region.
That one's a biggie. Went towards the practice area. He didn't even have to look where the ball went. To the VIP stands almost. Huge hit.
He's easily the biggest hitter in the Nepali side. Kushal Malla has a natural swing of the bat. Very gifted cricketer. 25 needed of 17. The question is, how will Ford respond to that massive 6? He's a very intelligent bowler, mind you. Matthew Ford. That's called a great comeback. After being predicted and being hammered towards the onside for a 6, you come back with almost perfect Yorker.
Great comeback. He's rewarded with a dot delivery there with his Yorker right at the block hole. Also, Mullah shifted towards the leg stump, and that created some room where he could execute that Yorker, and rightly so, he's put it in the block hole.
Down the ground, could not find the gap. And off late running in between the wickets has been an issue for Kushal Malla, especially against quality bowlers.
You're right on that one. Let's see what Ford's got against Dipendra Singh Ahiri. He's bowling from the pavilion end.
So all the fielders towards the offside area are inside the circle. That's when Dipendra Singh Ahiri can look to cut. Follows him. The idea was same. If you see, Dipendra Singh Ahiri was going towards the onside. He was trying to create some room for himself, and he slices the ball really well. He's got tremendous bat speed. He generates a lot of power. And good thinking this from Matthew Ford. He followed Dipendra Singh Ahiri, not allowing any room whatsoever.
Bat speed it is for Dipendra Singh Ahiri. That's one of the most technically rich tool that he's got in his backpack. Every time he unleashes it, it's either 4 or 6. Ford to Mullah. Once again executing the Yorker perfectly.
That this is still a tricky situation, because now see, 22 required of last 13 balls. McCoy has one more to go. That's a regular side, but being honest to you, we do not recommend this kind of actions. It's really dangerous. The branches are really old, trust us, and you do not want to get into an accident. Fulls, has he got enough? No, he hasn't. Easiest of catches, Fabian Allen says thank you very much. Dipendra Singh Ahiri has again. I don't think he's got enough. I don't think he's got enough. Oh, he has. It was a miscued shot, stayed in the air for a long time. Allen was getting underneath it. He was chasing the ball. He is a tremendously powerful hitter of the ball. He had his heart in his mouth for a moment. The ball took the upper edge of the bat. Wasn't off the middle at all. But when Kushal Malla hits them, it remains hit. So the first ball has been hammered for the 6. Just the slower one. Has he done it enough? He'll get a boundary. He will get a boundary. And Kushal Malla has got a 6, followed by a boundary. Great display of batting here from Kushal Malla.
Indeed, great display of batting power, and with great power comes great responsibility, as they say. Responsibility is all Kushal Malla's now to take Nepal to victory. 12 required, just of 10 deliveries. It's almost run a ball now.
If you are a Nepali cricket fan, this is the most soothing melody for you. Nepal, Nepal.